Meet Marcus Lee Johnson Sr. Back in May 2022, authorities identified him as a suspect in a firearms incident near an apartment building in the Midwest. Federal marshals apprehended him several days later at a residential address on the east side, transporting him to the city's main police headquarters on charges related to a fatal altercation. Inside the interrogation suite, he mentions that his legal representative advised silence. Nevertheless, he proceeds to sign the consent form. The core tension that investigators repeatedly emphasize: in a legitimate self-defense scenario, where is the secondary weapon? Additionally, forensic evidence suggests the wound trajectory contradicts the self-defense narrative.
Water? Okay.
I'm going to give him a drink, Grant.
Yeah. You're good, Mr. Trigger.
You said Pepsi?
Yes, sir, please.
That's cool. Right. Alright, Johnny. Before we start, I just wanted to let you know that this room is audio and video recorded, okay? We got a recording device here, and the video is right there on the wall, okay? Alright, I'm Detective Posma. Okay, this is my partner, Detective Farkas. Okay, we work with the Homicide Task Force. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is the incident that happened last week. Okay,
Yes, sir.
but before we go into that, okay, have you ever had your rights read to you before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna go over this pre-interview form for your rights and everything, and we just want to get your side of the story, man. Okay, is that cool? All right. All right, today's date is May 25th, 2022. It is 10:06 a.m. We're at the EPD Safety Building, 335 West 3rd Street, Dayton, Ohio. Okay? All right. I'm gonna move this over. Okay? So, I'm gonna read you. Okay. You're being interviewed in regards to the crime of a homicide. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Johnny, how do you spell your name?
Johny. Trigg, T-R-I-G-G.
Which birthday?
Junior, it is, sir.
Junior? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Which birthday?
3778.
3778?
Yes, sir.
What's your social?
I don't have a phone. I think I got both of my phones.
What were your phone numbers?
I had a 614,
Hmm?
599, 6848.
6848. What was the other one?
305,
Mm-hmm.
5888.
5888. Is that 937?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where do you stay at? Where do you live at?
3620 Stanford. But well, actually, I just got my new place.
Oh, Nottingham? Okay. But where were you staying before Nottingham?
3620 Stanford.
Stanford?
Yes, sir.
Who you live at there with?
No, mother.
Okay, with mom. Okay. Alright. Alright, before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights, okay? Number one, you have the right to remain silent. You do not have to make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand that? If you understand that, just go ahead and initial in that line I provided right there, okay? You can hold the pen, okay? Number two, anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Number three, you have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and have a right and have a lawyer with you during questioning. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Number four, if you do not have the money to hire a lawyer appointed by the court or a lawyer from the public defender's office will be provided to you before and during questioning without any cost to you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And number five, if you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time if we're talking to a lawyer. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How far did you make it in school?
10th grade.
10th grade. Okay, if you want to put, I've completed 10 years of schooling, but you can read and understand English. If you could you read out the waiver of rights paragraph right there?
The above statement of rights has been read to me. I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and pressure or
Coercion.
coercion of any kind has been used against me.
Do you know what the word coercion means?
No, sir.
Basically, we're not threatening you or promising you anything like, hey, you need to talk to us or this is going to happen or something. Like, we're not promising you anything,
Yes,
right? Okay, so that's what coercion. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you want to talk to us about what happened?
Well, my attorney advised me not to, but I'm going to say what happened.
You want to talk to us? Okay. If you want to talk to us, man, I just need your signature right there where it says sign. Okay, and me and my partner are going to witness it. All right, Mr. Trey. All right. So obviously, we're here to talk about a homicide. Okay, man.
This represents the critical legal moment in the entire questioning session. The suspect does not request legal representation during questioning. He references that his attorney recommended silence. Yet he voluntarily signs the waiver and begins his explanation. Law enforcement doesn't need to convince him otherwise. They simply need documented proof that he comprehends his constitutional protections and is choosing to proceed anyway.
The incident happened last Wednesday, the 18th, DeSoto Pass on West Stewart. Okay, you currently staying on West Stewart?
I go check on my dad every day. My dad's diabetic.
Okay, is it your dad's apartment there?
Yes.
And that's 1719 West Stewart?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you go there every day and check on him?
Check on my dad, but prior to any of this, I pulled up to my dad's residence, and I was approached and assaulted with a pistol. He knocked out. He got pretty guns in my face. Told me he'd kill me. He about that over my property. I don't even know this gentleman. Never spoke to him, never seen him. And I had not been going down there to see my dad on a regular basis because of this gentleman.
When did all that happen?
The 22nd or 23rd of April.
Of April? Okay, so last month?
The guy told me the next time he seen me and the opportunity presented itself, I was the dead man. And that morning, I was just getting my belongings, trying to move to my new residence. God came out. He seen me, had on all blue. Went back in the house and came back with a gun. Same gun, he smacked me in the mouth with.
He came out. Who's he? Who's the guy that came out with the gun? The dead gentleman? Where did he come out of?
His girlfriend's house, which is 2 doors from my door.
2 doors from your door?
The morning of, excuse me. He seen me, went back in the house. This time I was coming back out with a trash can, put it in the back of my truck. I came back out the house, gun in hand, looking for me.
Did he say anything to you?
Yeah, motherfucker.
What he said?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, mother.
I got kids that guy's age.
Mm-hmm. You ever seen this guy before? Before all this incident and everything like that?
Yeah, every time I would go see my dad, I would see him. Never knew the guy. Never had no altercations, run-ins with him, anything. I don't know why. He chose it.
And when he hit you in the mouth with a gun over a month, did you go to the hospital or anything?
Yes.
Where'd you go to?
Money got
You went to the valley?
I got it. Fractured gun line.
Okay.
Listen to my old Porsche. No longer need to do my guns. All tore up where you get me around with.
Good. You make a police report at that time?
I'm not gonna lie to you, sir. I was in major pain. By the time they gave me my medications, I was so out of it.
Okay.
I just was willing to leave it alone. I said, I don't even know the guy. I tried to move to alleviate everything.
Okay.
The guy just constant, every chance he got, told me.
Where'd you get the gun that you used? Around, okay. Are you allowed to carry
This
it?
represents the critical legal moment in the entire questioning session. The suspect does not request legal representation during questioning. He references that his attorney recommended silence. Yet he voluntarily signs the waiver and begins his explanation. Law enforcement doesn't need to convince him otherwise. They simply need documented proof that he comprehends his constitutional protections and is choosing to proceed anyway.
Tell me what happened before that assault and everything. Listen, there's a lot of stuff that we know.
Before the assault,
Yeah, you need to start being truthful with me.
I am, sir.
Okay? Because I know a lot more than you think I do.
Sir, I'm
Okay.
telling you, the God, honest
So,
truth.
from the
You
beginning.
give me a polygraph,
Okay,
sir.
so from the beginning, tell me what happened before this incident, before this assault when he hit you in the mouth. Where did this all start at? How did this all start?
It started in the DeSoto Bash. I pull up. I got two relatives in a vehicle. I pull up. The gentleman cut beside me. I took. I said, I'm just pulling up to this. What? I took all aggressive and obnoxious. I took. You ain't never took nothing from me.
Mm-hmm.
You bought it, I lended it to you.
What did he take? Or what did he borrow from you?
Fucking bag of fucking charcoal.
Bag of charcoal?
Fucking bag. This man did all of what he did to me over a fucking bag of charcoal that belonged.
Like a grilling charcoal? Like using a grill? Was it just sitting on your back porch? Okay. So he takes the bag of charcoal. Did he end up paying you for it? Either then or down the road?
They told me he left the money, but the way he approached me, and all I did is just told the man, I said, for future references, I don't care what it is over here, don't touch nothing over here. And the man just...
This was the same day.
I approached him about my property.
Okay. So this was all the same day.
Everybody over here tell you I did nothing wrong. I tried to avoid this man. I haven't even been going to see my dad on a regular basis because of this gentleman. And every time this gentleman would see one of my vehicles, he would come and talk. Every I asked him, do you know me? Where do you know me from? Why do you keep bothering me? I'm tired of prison. You see me all the time. You see me with my kids. You see what I'm doing. And let me beg you, please. I don't want problems. I don't want problems. I don't want that.
So he borrows a bag of charcoal from you. He repays you, supposedly. And then he just pulls out a pistol and hits you with it?
I don't even know.
Okay, so
This is the psychological basis of his account. The borrowed item, the prior violent encounter, and the weeks of intimidation he describes. Investigators allowed this emotional narrative to develop, but understand they cannot prosecute based on motive exclusively. They require the chronological sequence of events. Therefore, after a brief confusing section, they redirect him to the exact morning when the shooting occurred.
Was he going to so he came out of his apartment, you came out of your apartment?
No. As he was coming out his apartment on his way wherever he was going.
What time is this about?
Early.
Okay.
My dad usually get his insulin. He usually want his insulin around 5:30, no later than 6. So it had to been around 6:20, I believe, 6:25.
Okay.
And guy came out. Put told the shoes in the back of my truck. The man was halfway to his vehicle, like I wouldn't. Turned around, went back into his residence. He came back out. Looking for me.
How do you know he's looking for you?
See, when you see me coming, I was going back in as he was going back in. Grab my, cause I got all my stuff right there in the door. I know y'all seen that when y'all went in the apartment. All my stuff is lying by the door. For me to just load my truck and go. Man came back out. Locked eyes with me. Weapon in hand. Came from around my truck. The weapon that I had was inside the truck. He came around. I was already weapon in hand. He looked, seen the weapon, retrieved fire. Man had a weapon. I had a weapon. I've been shot before. I took my family for the night.
How many times did you shoot?
Okay.
You know what?
Don't give me the line.
How many times do you think you shot?
Probably 6. I can do it.
So when you go to shoot, when you shoot the first time, what's he do? Does he take off running? Does he go back in the apartment?
No. He took off. He was trying to, I guess the element of surprise, he was trying to, I don't know, I can't say what the man was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just know. I'm tired of prison and I want to try to die.
So when you go to shoot though, so you shoot the first time. Does he take off running away from the apartment and the cars and you continue to shoot? Let me ask you this, did your gun jam at any time? Or misfire?
The investigator isn't yet dismantling his complete narrative. He's examining the logistics. Where did the suspect position himself? Where was the other individual? What was the frequency of shots? Did mechanical failure occur? These specifics may seem insignificant, yet they represent the elements that eyewitness accounts, physical locations, ballistic evidence, and medical examinations can corroborate or contradict.
Yeah, alright, listen.
telling you.
Listen, I told you.
Sir.
I told you. There's a lot more than I know.
Honest truth, sir.
There's a lot. I don't think you are. There's a lot more to this story than you're not telling me.
Sir,
All
I'm
right.
telling you the God, honest truth, man. Everything transpires, sir. I'm not fabricating anything.
When you went to fire the first time, did your gun jam or did it misfire?
The first time? Or the incident?
Of this incident that happened almost a week ago. That involved shooting this guy.
No, I don't, like I said, sir. Like, I'm not lying to you. I'm not fabricating anything to you, sir. I'm telling you the God, honest truth of what took place, sir. I don't know what stories you got. I don't know any of this. All I can tell you, sir, is what I encountered, what I experienced.
Okay, you know, at that time, there's other people that are up, right?
I couldn't tell
And you know, okay, no, I'm telling you, there's other people that are up and out and about at that time. There's other people that saw what happened. Okay? They saw what happened.
Exactly.
And
I'm not fabricating anything.
we're trying to come, you know, everybody's got a story. Everybody sees what they saw, and you were obviously the one involved in it. And, you know, for the most part, I think you're being truthful. There's some stuff that I'm just going to call out.
I'm telling you the God, honest truth, sir. You can give me a polygraph right now.
Okay, so if what you're saying is true, this gentleman had a gun, and you're claiming that you shot in self-defense. Why didn't you stay there for the police and tell your side of the story then instead of being on the run for almost a week?
You know, I listened to my counsel. I obtained counsel the very next day. My counsel told me, just chill out, do what you've been doing. Let me sort through this shit. That's all I've been
Who's your
doing.
counsel?
Charles Slicer.
Okay, so Mr. Slicer told you to stay on the run?
He told me to sit back, chill out, and let him sort through this mess I had myself into.
Okay.
First it was this a felonious assault. The dynamics was going to change, I was understanding. Now it's a murder. That's what I'm facing.
Yeah, because the guy died.
I heard.
Yeah, he died.
This particular inquiry cuts through complexity. If you genuinely believed you acted lawfully in self-defense, why abandon the location instead of remaining to provide your account to responding officers? The suspect's response centers on legal counsel. He reframes his departure as attorney-directed caution. However, this argument introduces fresh vulnerability. A truly justified act of self-protection should require less explanation to law enforcement, not more.
Mr. Trick, where were you standing when you shot the first time?
Side of my truck.
All right, next to your truck.
Like the driver's side or the passenger side?
Driver's side.
Okay.
Because I came from the driver. Came from the driver's side.
And then the next shot that you fired, where do you think you were at?
Probably in between my vehicle and his.
And what kind of vehicle does he have? Or what color is it at least?
I believe it was his girlfriend's vehicle.
Remember what color it was?
Gold, tan, teal, teal color.
Okay. Now, as you were firing at him, obviously he's running away from you.
No.
Well, he's shot in the back, so obviously he's running away from you.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he's running away from you.
Yes.
And you're continuing to fire at him.
No. Well, yes. He couldn't have been running because y'all could clearly see it wasn't just one gun being fired.
No, it was just one gun being fired.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, no other guns were being fired.
Really?
Yes. And he's shot in the back, which is an indicator that he was running away.
No, sir.
Then how was he shot in the back?
He was shot in the back. Probably from the angle that I was standing and the angle that he was standing, that's the only thing I can recall. Like I said, sir.
Because you shot a car, you shot him in the back.
Once I seen weapon in hand, that's just like if I had a weapon and y'all seen me with a weapon in hand, but what are y'all gonna do?
Well, I mean, here's the thing, like, there's no weapon recovered at the scene. There's no other casings recovered at the scene. Everyone else that we interviewed said that he's walking out to the car, getting into the car when you open fire on him.
The questioning methodology transforms at this juncture. The detective abandons emotional reasoning and pivots to concrete forensics. An emotional self-defense claim has plausibility. But self-defense falters considerably when the victim was fleeing. 0 additional ammunition rounds, no second firearm recovered, and anatomical evidence indicating the victim was struck from behind. These realities are incompatible with the self-defense claim.
So, and we've got that from different witnesses. They're all confirming that. So to us it makes sense that you'd been beaten multiple times by this guy who sounds like an absolute jackass, pardon my language, and you were upset and angry, understandably, and this was your opportunity.
No, sir. My opportunity was to get my belongings and get the fuck on my new residence. That was my opportunity. I just signed my lease. I fear this guy. I haven't even been going down there to check on my father on a regular basis because of this guy. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Every chance this guy got to told me, he told me. Every chance he got, I don't even know this guy, never had no dealings with him, no altercations with him, no nothing. That's why I don't understand why he did all of what he did to me.
I believe
my property.
I believe
over
all of
my property.
that. I believe that.
Stuck a gun in my face, approximately 5 to 7 minutes. You told me you would kill me. You smacked me a second time, and at this time, I'm asking, why?
And I believe
all this over me telling you what you can do and not do with my property. I don't care what it is. What would give you? Okay, prime example. The same $10 he tried to give me, he could have went and got his own trunk up. He was nitpicking, constantly bullying me.
He absolutely was bullying you.
He was fucking bullying me.
And Mr. Trick, no one's even questioning that. Because that's, I mean, we've heard that from multiple people, that he was an absolute bully.
I didn't tell you, man, I'm a good guy. I'm a God-fearing man, and all I came home trying to do, man, is stay the out of trouble. I did so much I never done. Can you see got my license, insurance, life insurance policy, my own place of residence now. I was doing so good for myself, man. I was doing something I never did in 44 years for myself, man. Only for this gentleman to come and with me for what? I'm still puzzled. I did nothing wrong to this gentleman whatsoever.
Because he was a bully, man.
I did nothing wrong to him.
He was
This
a bully.
man put a pistol to my face, smacked me in the mouth with it, put it to my face for 5 to 7 minutes. My cousins that was in the vehicle with me will verify. My little brother came at the ass in and seen everything. My mouth busted open. The man still got the gun in my face. And I got mad. And I told him to shoot me. If it mean that much to you, you gotta do all this over my shit, man. Really? Doing all this to me over my the same $10 you could have went and bought your own fucking girl. You was bullying me. For me to pull up and how he was aggressive, obnoxious, I pull up to this. Just imagine you pulling up to your residence.
He said, we get you're mad over him, taking your stuff, trying to pay back.
No.
So after all this,
No. I wasn't even mad about that. This shit transpired so fast.
Okay.
He had set in his mind to do all of what he wanted to do from the time my vehicle pulled up.
Okay.
On April 22nd. This guy was a jerk, man. I get it. The problem is that going back to the 18th. Hear me out. Yeah, all right. So, but if we go fast forward to the 18th, all right, which was last week, we've got you shooting at him, standing in the road. Then we've got your additional casings going down the sidewalk as if you're going down towards Danner, continuing to shoot. And then we've got a windshield that's shot out, and we've got him shot.
This is a textbook interrogation strategy. The detective presents an understandable human motivation, fury stemming from prolonged harassment, while simultaneously maintaining the physical evidence in focus. This explanation carries less legal gravity than murder, yet it presents a dilemma. If the suspect acknowledges rage, he distances himself from self-defense. If he denies rage, he must still explain the ammunition casings, the damaged vehicle, and the posterior wound location.
On the back. I mean, so you're pursuing after him. You're alleging you're in fear for your life.
Yes, I'm telling you the guy.
But you're pursuing him.
For you to tell me that there was not a gun on the scene, where is the gun?
I don't think there was one.
Yes, it was, sir.
Where was the gun that you used at?
The gun that I used, I don't know. It was on the scene. It should have been on the scene.
Where at?
It should have been right beside his fucking. See what I'm saying?
Did you drop it after you shot him?
Yeah, I panicked when I seen that gun in that man's hand at the same fucking. You smacked me in the mouth with it, that's how I know.
Yeah.
I had a clip hanging out that long. That's how I know. The man had a weapon in hand when he came back out for the second time.
Okay, so after the shooting, where'd you go? Did you go back into your apartment?
Yes, I did.
Then, did you go out the back door or out the front door when you left before?
No, actually, no, I stayed there. I was trying to find my cell phone. I couldn't find no cell phone.
Were you inside the apartment?
Keys, my house keys were still there. My door was wide open. I ran out of there. I was in fear for my life.
Did you run out the front door?
Like Stewart Street side?
Yeah, Stewart Street side.
I ran towards the park, the Stewart Street side, yes.
And where'd you go from there?
When I left there, I went to my mom's house first.
Yeah.
I let my mom know what took place. She told me, well, running ain't gonna make it better. I said, no, I'm not running. I said, I need an attorney. And I contacted the attorney, counsel. My counsel been telling me since the incident, sit back, chill, see what I gotta do. Sweat through this shit. Right now it's a felonious assault, but the dynamics should change.
So what'd you do with the gun?
The gun was on the scene.
No, and
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. That's how I know it's some bullshit. The gun that was used should have still been on the scene, and the gun that he had should have still been on his person, man.
I'm telling you right now, there's no guns on scene.
That's
Hold on.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Listen. Officers were there pretty quickly after the shooting came out. Okay? There's eyewitnesses, multiple eyewitnesses that watched this whole thing transpire, and ain't none of them, not one of them said this dude ran up and got the gun and took it into this apartment, or you dropped the gun. No, they're saying he's run away, you shot him, you ran back into your apartment, then the police showed up. And then obviously, a SWAT standoff happened and everything when you weren't even in there. And you were at your mom's now, as you say.
Yes.
Okay? So, you didn't drop the gun.
Sir, the gun should have still been on the scene. I'm telling you the gun is true, sir. The gun should have still
Okay, so let me ask you this. So since this, okay, you haven't been at your mom's house since then.
No.
Where you been at?
Standing here last night. I talked to my sister.
The absent firearm represents the fundamental weakness in his account. He insists it should be recoverable from the scene. Investigators maintain it wasn't located. This disagreement proves critical. His entire self-defense justification rests on a weapon that law enforcement, trained specialists, and civilian observers couldn't identify or retrieve.
Probably around, I ain't got my phone, probably around,
Is it that blue phone that was in there?
yeah, I was
Okay.
probably around 3 this morning. She was getting up for work.
Mm-hmm.
I was on man, just wandering around, you know, just really want to get this shit. I haven't had a good night's rest since this.
I bet you've been on the run and all this stuff's been in your head. Like,
But, like, I want to get this behind.
where's your truck at?
Hell, my mom's, and told it to my mom's.
Okay.
What kind of gun did you have?
Nine.
The 9. What, do you know what kind it was? Like what brand, like brand or anything like that? Okay. Alright, so what time did you get to your sister's this morning? Have you been staying at your sister's?
No, this is the first night I ever stayed with my
So
sister.
so you went there last night? What time?
Last night.
What time?
Well, this morning, actually around,
It was this morning?
yeah, around.
Okay.
She had to be to work at 5, so it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Okay, so, okay. And so she lets you go sleep on the couch or in the bedroom?
On the couch.
You're on the couch, right there on the left?
On the sofa, right
Okay.
there.
Alright.
And then, like I said, I woke up this morning to this, and thank y'all for not hurting me. Thank y'all for not hurting me. Really appreciate you.
So what about the gun that was found in the couch? Straight up, is that the gun? Don't listen.
No, sir.
Be straight with me.
No, sir.
The gun that was in the couch, that was,
Should have still been on the scene, sir.
gun went on scene.
So what was the deal with the gun in the couch?
I don't know nothing about no gun in no couch.
Would
Here's
your,
the trick, we're being very respectful.
Sir, I was telling you to go DNA the gun, fingerprint me. I don't know nothing about no gun in
so,
no couch.
okay, so if your DNA is not on that gun, do you mind if we collect your DNA to compare it?
Come on.
So we'll do that a little bit, okay? The cell phone, that's your cell phone, the blue one that was right there on the little table, okay? Which phone number is that?
Actually, that was my sister's phone.
That's your sister's phone? She's saying it's not her phone.
The phone that I got, that's my big sister's phone. That's the phone I've been using, the 2
What number is that?
520, is it 520, 7251?
937 area code.
937. Do you know the passcode on that phone?
Yeah.
What's the passcode?
0737.
And that's your sister's phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. What's your sister's name?
Lakita.
Lakita?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Do you know where she stays at?
Benny place.
Benny Place, okay. Alright. Alright. Like I said, these are the DNA swabs, okay? So anything that was on that gun, okay, I'm gonna send the gun and I'm gonna send these to the lab just to compare, okay? Have you ever done these before? Okay. Basically, I'll open it, I'll have you grab it, just swab the inside of your cheeks and everything really good, okay? And then we'll put them right back in here, alright, buddy?
Yes, sir.
You know, grab both of them. Swab both inside your cheeks real well. And put them right back in there. Alright, thank you, sir. Alright.
No, let's step up for a minute.
Okay, give us just a minute, okay, Mr. Need anything right now?
No,
You got
sir.
your Pepsi?
Can I have a cigarette?
Huh? Give us just a minute on that.
The firearm discovered in the residential furniture introduces new investigative angles. Officers now question not just the initial incident but what transpired afterward. The suspect claims ignorance about this weapon while consenting to biological analysis, yet the fundamental development remains unchanged. The investigation has transitioned from examining his fear-based rationale to scrutinizing concrete, testable proof.
Were you by yourself when you went over there? Were you by yourself when you went over there? Or did your girlfriend go over there?
Well, my cousin brought me off over there.
What's your cousin? Is this the same cousin that was with you during...
The accident?
What's your cousin's name?
Leslie Owens.
What is it?
Leslie Owens.
Leslie Owens? Okay. And they dropped you off over on Redwood.
Just,
Was anybody else with you?
no, he dropped me. I didn't want him to know where I was going.
Okay.
So he dropped me off at, what's that gonna be, Theodore in Redwood.
Okay.
Okay, like a block out.
Block up and you walk
Yeah,
out.
I didn't want him to know where I was going.
Okay.
And you were by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tawana wasn't with you?
No, when I got to my sister's this morning,
Mm-hmm.
I had called her because she had called me yesterday and told me that, you know, the U.S. Marshals was looking for me. And I was like, well, shit, I ain't running from nobody. I'm just doing what my counsel told me to do. Like right now, I ain't supposed to be doing this, but I did nothing wrong. I don't feel I've done anything wrong.
Okay. But again, just to confirm, when you got to your sister's house this morning, you were by yourself, and you have not seen your girlfriends.
No,
today.
I seen her this morning.
Where did you see her at?
She came to my sister's.
She came over to Redwood?
When you got there this morning?
No, actually, when y'all got the call, when y'all was at her house this morning, she came to see me. She brought me some cigarettes. Brought me a pack of cigarettes. And it was so crazy, it was so coincidental because at the same time she bring me the cigarettes up and she dropped the grandbaby off at school, y'all was calling.
Okay. So did she ever come inside the house, or did she just drop off the cigarettes to you?
But she came in for a brief second.
Okay. Nothing.
Anything else can you tell us, Mr. Trigg?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay. When was the last time you talked to Mr. Schleifer?
Today, Monday?
Okay.
Monday? 'Cause I
Today's
tried to
Wednesday.
call-
Today's Wednesday, so Monday.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
Monday. He had docket court yesterday,
Okay.
so I was gonna contact him again today. Cause I just, like I said, I just wanna get this behind me, man. Whatever come out of this, man, I just want it behind me.
Okay.
I did nothing wrong, man. I swear I never remember any of this shit that's happened.
Okay.
You can't just keep fucking tormenting the person and you steady playing with this fucking gun.
All right, Mr. Trigg, give us just a couple minutes, all right?
That concluding statement returns the interrogation to its starting point. He asserts he shouldn't have participated in this discussion, yet by that moment his statement has already furnished investigators with his narrative version, his justification theory, and his explanations regarding the absent firearm. Subsequently, the matter proceeded to court proceedings. A jury determined guilt on charges of unlawful killing and assault, while additional convictions included illegal firearm possession. The appellate authority upheld all judgments and established a combined penalty of 2 decades to life imprisonment plus supplementary incarceration time for regulatory violations. As of 2026, active litigation persists through the federal court system, with proceedings continuing before judicial authorities at the correctional facility where he remains housed.